Adjust it a little bit. Handy dandy microphone stand. All right. Wait for folks to jump in here real quick. I will gather supplies for the night. What else do we got here? That. What else? Oh.
Are you live already?
What's up? Okay. You want to come sit down here and say hey to people?
All right. Is anybody tuned in yet? We got one person. Corey. Hey, Corey. I'm filling the dead air while Zach goes to sing to our little child. I probably don't know any of these. Although, wait. No. Is this Starscream? No. Okay. Who's this guy? Is this Starscream? No. Starscream turns into a jet, and this guy does not turn into a jet. His head looks familiar. Okay. You want to tell me who this is? Because I don't know. Oh, I should have known that. I should have known that was Megatron. Silly me. I knew his face was familiar, though. All right. What about this guy? This guy, oh, wait. Maybe you're not supposed to see all these people yet. Oh. So Megatron was originally like the first alternate form he was a gun. I know that I've seen one, although Liam has like a mini tank too. I like his sword. That's cool. I was going to show you another person, but I'm like, I don't know if you're supposed to see them yet because he has it over to the side. So it might be a surprise, but he's got a lot of colors. I don't know who he is. Hi, Amber Page. Hello. I don't know if you normally stop in, but Mr. Weekly is otherwise detained for just a minute, but he'll be right back. I'm just filling the space until he's done singing to our son. And I would show you guys some of these things he's got here, but Zachary. Hello, Zachary. If you're just tuning in also, I'm filling the dead space. It was my first name. It was my first name. Oh, wait. And then there's an Alexa. Hello, Alexa. Okay, I don't know what it was my first name means, but I like your smiley face there. Okay, Zachary. Okay, hi, Lily. Megatron's first alternate version was a Walter P-83. Oh, okay. I was like, Walter? Is Walter a gun then, I assume? All right. I feel bad some people are popping on and you're not seeing the person you're expecting to see, but he's going to be back in like just a minute. He had to do some dad duty real quick. Popcorn. I figured that's what you meant, Lily, that you were on your dad's account. Popcorn, spelt with a K. Walter P-38. Wait, isn't that what you said? Walter. Oh, you said Walter 83, but it said Walter P-38. Okay. Hello again. Oh, wait, no, that's a different Amber. Are there two different Ambers on here? I saw an Amber Page and an Amber Barker. Right? Yeah, okay. Well, hello, both Ambers. Okay. Let's see. Well, you can obviously see what this guy is because he has a microphone on him. He looks like he's, what is the word I'm trying to find? Because his face and his little dudes right there, like kind of like what Loki has. I don't really love the brown though. I'm not a huge fan of brown. But oh wait. German handgun that was invented between World War One and I'm assuming it was supposed to be World War Two. That's cool. I don't know anything about guns, so when you first said Walter, I was like very confused. But that's neat and some good history. Pretty cool. And the throwback, like Transformers, y'all. I don't know enough, so I'm not a good stand-in. But I know the movie, like the OG movie, came out in '86. I know that much. So I feel like that would definitely be a throwback to have him be a gun from that era. Yeah, I figured you meant World War II. Also, thank you, Lily. I like my glasses too sometimes. Sometimes I don't like having things on my nose. Do any of you wear glasses? Do you ever feel that way? That when you have things on your nose, you're like, I just want this off my face. He's coming. He's coming. I hear him. You've had a lot of people pop on and pop off because they're like, that's not who I came for.
What's going on?
But I've been having conversations with some of these people.
Who we got? Who you been talking
Let's
to?
see.
Corey?
We got
Our friend from down
Corey.
under?
Corey's been talking to me about Megatron turning into Walter P-38, which I'm an idiot. And I was like, is this Starscream? That's not Starscream. And I'm like, his face looks familiar, but I can't remember it. I'm really ashamed that I couldn't remember this was Megatron.
So there's something with this. That's why I have it out specifically. So.
Oh, okay. I also almost showed them this one, but I was like, maybe you have it over to the side for a reason.
I just threw it up here.
Okay. I like how colorful he is.
Yeah. That's got your friends hustle and tussle.
And there's a
on
few ambers, or 2 ambers. And this person that it says Zachary, it's actually Lily, who is on her dad's account. And Ezra. Oh, Ezra, thank you. That's so sweet.
You got to read what they said.
Oh, sorry. Ezra said I'm so pretty.
People
And
getting
then-
on my wife here.
Lily, are you saying sometimes about the glasses? Because I asked them if they wear glasses, if sometimes it bothers them to wear it. And Corey, are you saying the same thing too? Sometimes it's annoying to wear glasses. I wear contacts probably 75% of the time. But I try to wear my glasses more to give my eyes a rest. Lily subscribed. Yay. And Lily and Corey, yeah, you feel my glasses struggle. He doesn't have to wear glasses, so he has no idea
Nope.
what it's like. Also,
I can see.
when it's
but my
raining,
insides are
it's the worst to have glasses when it's raining because then you get water droplets all over your glasses and you're constantly having to take them off and clean them off.
I'll get a couple other things here. It's been a minute, so I've got a few things to chat about. So
Now that's Starscream.
that is correct. That is Starscream.
Yay.
That is not Starscream.
What's this guy's name? Because he's brown.
That's the popsicles guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Neat. Oh, and this is his popsicle stick.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Which I guess spoiler alert. That's one of the things I talked about tonight too. So
my bad. Well, you can show them how he transforms into a popsicle.
I can do that.
Okay. Are you ready to take back your channel?
Yes, I will take back.
Okay.
the
It's been fun, guys. Tattoo? What tattoo? Oh, probably this one, maybe. Oh, wait. Where's it at?
This one.
Or this one? I don't know, but thank you. Okay. I'm going to let him go back to things.
What are you doing,
Bye.
Kaya? She's sitting behind you.
Sorry.
Well,
Can I go to your work and grab it?
okay. My keys are in my backpack.
Is there an alarm that's going to go off?
No,
I just go in?
just going in the back and unlock my office as well.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. Domestic talk there. So, hello everyone. The 3 of y'all here. Apparently my wife ran off like 27 people, but that's okay. Just kidding there. Let's see. Zachary, okay, yeah, talking about the tattoo on Sam's arm. What's up, Lee? Corey from down under there. Guess what? You got Scrapper and Bone Crusher, and you have Mixmaster and Scavenger on the way. I thought you already had those completed, but I guess I'm misremembering. Corey, you always have a bunch of stuff coming in. You're about as bad as we are around here. So, and Ahmet, hey, bro, how's it going? How is it going in over there in Turkey? Hope everything's going well for y'all, because it will be morning time over there for y'all. So it has been a while. If y'all saw my post from about a month or so ago, month and a half ago, I it's getting a little burnt out. I really enjoy doing this. I love the conversations we have, but then it's also like it's something else to put in the schedule and something else to do. And our life schedule changed around a lot. The gym I was coaching at, I mentioned this before, it closed. I started coaching another one, and that flipped the days that I coach on. So that's like Mondays and Wednesdays now instead of Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's like late out in there later, and just a whole bunch of stuff. So haven't been around, was getting a little burnt out. So I haven't done any like videos and stuff. I mean, I have some reviews shot that just need to be edited. I think I have one that's actually like 80% complete in the editing process. I just haven't finished it yet because I'm just like, I just didn't have it in me. So, but yeah, Corey, you say you pre-ordered every new figure you needed. So yeah, there's been a lot of pre-orders since we last talked as well. We'll get into some of those. I guess first I will jump in and go with a few things that we have gotten over the past month or so. One of them is this dude. This is some little random nothing, but he transforms into a popsicle. And I think I got him on AliExpress for like $4. So if you want one, don't get them from Amazon because they're like 20, which is crazy. And it's not worth that. But for a little $4 dude, and I will show you how he turns into a popsicle. He has ankle tilts, which I literally just discovered when I was starting this. I didn't even realize he had those until just now. He's got thigh rotation. He's got knee bend. He's got elbow on a ball joint, so he can go all over the place. No wrist rotation, but that's okay. Heads on a ball joint, so we can go around and all. Also no waist, which is, unfortunate, but he slides up like this for his transformation. And his sword is his popsicle stick. So pretty fun little thing. I'll transform him out real quick. Let's just we'll just stick this on Megatron. So it's somewhere for right now. And then we'll go over a few other things that I got from our local shop here lately. I'm doing some work over there. I've kind of gotten a little kind of like construction-y thing I'm doing over there. So they're gonna pay me, but I'm gonna try to see if I can just wrangle it into something fun that I will reveal on here, and will be very hard to open because it's kind of one of those things that I want to keep in a box, but then it might be kind of fun to open up too. Ahmet, you say things are going well on the turkey these days. It's slowly starting to feel like spring. Whoa, it's 3:20 there. Wow, man. Well, I appreciate you jumping on here at 3:20 in the morning. Jeez. Been okay, man. Still dealing with some stuff. Still trying to work on some health things. But maybe that's just getting older. Getting older has been humbling. I'll say that. A lot of things I thought when I was in my 20s, it'd be like, oh, I don't understand why people don't do this, blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, oh, wait, no, I'm in my 40s now. I understand. Yeah, his sword just like goes into him like this. I'm telling you, like these little dudes from the AliExpress I've just been getting a lot of little random things like this that are cheap. And that just seem fun. And they're so cheap that it's like, well, if it's terrible, then kind of like who cares about it? And this is one of those things. And I actually really enjoy him. And I kind of want to get the other 3 flavors because there's a yellow one. There is a yellow, green, and a red one. So I guess like lemon, lime, and then strawberry. But I went for the chocolate one, and there he is. It is everything that McChangeables wish they could be, right? Like we've got a couple of the new McChangeables. They're not that good. They're pretty boring. The ones from the early 90s were far better. But this is what a McChangeable wish it could be. And it cost less than the Happy Meal that the McChangeable came in. So, nice to be back, Joey. Said I'm going to trying to like slowly get back into the weekly streams if time allows. It was actually a little hectic this evening getting stuff done, but we're going to see if we can make it work. Yeah. I remember you saying you had a bad experience from Ollie. So you had to get your money back from Visa. Maybe you just got a bad seller. And like, how long ago was it that you ordered from them? Because I've ordered a lot of stuff at this point over the past like year or so. And, I've never been skunked on anything. One thing I ordered in this round was like, it just ended up being crappy, but I paid $1 for it. So November 2024. Yeah, I didn't start ordering anything from them really until maybe it was 2024. Maybe it was 2025. But the past year, I haven't had any problems. So, I meant to say, if we eat this, we'll turn into human. Yeah. But yeah, like if you just want fun things, and like when the light's like this, you can see, but you turn it like this, someone just popped in here right now. They're gonna be like, why does he have a popsicle for? Why is he talking about a popsicle? That's pretty good. Right. And like I said, I've had this thing for like 2 months and I did not know he had ankle tilts until just now. Very, very, very cool. And yeah, I've gotten some little like fidget spinner things that are pretty cool too. So as Joey said, see, your buddy just ordered a Valorverse action figures for under $10 from Ollie. Oh, dang. Like, I'm guessing they're KO of Valorverse stuff. Because Valor, I don't figure they're going to be selling their stuff on there. And they're already like, Valor stuff is already pretty well, I feel reasonable as compared to like some of the Joe stuff. At least the vehicles are usually priced pretty okay. Dang it, let me get this out here. Of course, that was a while back that I looked at Valor stuff. I haven't looked at their stuff in a while. My local shop, I don't know if you ever saw the Kickstarter for oh man, what was it called? I just blanked out on it. Anyhow, they had a line of dinosaurs that were like realistic dinosaur models, but then that armor that put on them, so they were a la like Dino Riders. It was really cool. There's a new show called Armor Swords now that is kind of like Dino Riders. If anyone knows what Dino Riders was back in the day, so might be KO. By Valor wouldn't sell his stuff there. Yeah, I don't think he would either. So I'm thinking they just got it, and that's crazy because I know that Valor's like a common thing, but it's crazy that someone's KOing Valor. And are there like classified Joes on there too? Because I've never actually looked for any of the classified KO stuff on the Ollie. So, and there he is. Okay, so we can see him here. Like there he is. Really cool. Like the only thing keeping it from being perfect is like really a waist rotation. But he's pretty cool. The plastic, of course, is thin, but not terribly thin. Like not too far off of what like a Cyberverse would be, and probably on par, maybe a little better than like an Authentics Transformer would be. So, let's see. The Omega, this one, or that one. But the answer is I got them both from eBay. So this was another one of the newest additions. One of the last Titans that I need, and the other one I need is the Nemesis, which is actually in my pile of loot from BBTS. I just haven't had it shipped yet. And then I will have all the Titans, and then I have to figure out how I'm going to display them. And like I really do like this deco just to be a simple blue and white with a little red. It's really nice. This concerns me a little bit because this is clear plastic and the front of the tank here is clear plastic that's fully painted. I don't understand why they did that versus the other one, which was cast. So, yeah, get in there. But yeah, he's a nice boy. The only thing is, I feel like I need 2 more, so I can have like 3 of the Guardian robots. Right? Isn't that what they did? And then his little rover dude, his little lunar tread guy. He's just plain, but the color scheme on this guy in the robot mode is real nice. I really enjoy this white and orange color scheme. And I mean, and he is the throwback to Lunar Tread Minibot from back in the day. So I like little things like that. So yeah, Lee, the blue paint probably does chip, especially on that clear plastic. But mine will probably chill on the shelf most of the time, so I'm not super worried about it. You know, I'm not too worried about that. And other things we have gotten at the shop the other day, I finally broke down and bought me a Siege Starscream. $20. That's about what they go for. And I love this Seeker mold. This is one of my favorite Seeker molds. It did so much so well. It fills in everything. There's no hollow spots on it. Articulation is good. Wrist, waist, ankle tilts, knees, thighs, everything. And like, actually, this is like, I like the look of Starscream's face. He looks pretty menacing. And even with all the crap like splattered all over him, I really love this deco. I love this mold. And I finally, and I've had it for months now, I finally opened the Skywarp of it as well. Which at first I was like, I had to have him to complete the Seekers up there. Well, aside from the Rainmaking boys, which I may have a line to get those as well. But I was like, yeah, I need him to complete the stuff, and he'll be pretty cool. And but I was like, I think Hot Link's gonna be my purple guy that I like the most. But man, this deco in hand is like so much better than the pictures, and then in the alt mode looks so good as well. Just this mold still continues to do it for me. It doesn't disappoint. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm gushing too much, but I really like that Seeker mold. I'm gonna tilt this down a little bit so we can see more of the desk here when I have stuff on it. So other than those random things, oh, come on, Ice Cream Man. We need a name for the Ice Cream Man. He doesn't have a name. I could pull the box over there to actually see what they call him, but I have no idea. Same day I got the Starscream, picked up a handful of mini cons because anytime I see them, they're like $5 or something, and they're cheap. Well, this guy came with Skywarp, which I really like the purple deco of Pterodactyl guy. I think this guy's name is Pterodactyl in this case. Of course, we've got the one up there that came with Flame War. We've got the one that came with Jackpot, and the original one as well. Actually, don't have the only one I don't have is the original one. Maybe I need to pick that one up too. But I picked up Ironworks here. So this was the original G1 Ironworks Minibot. In Siege, they made the robot who was the parts former guy who made like a little battle station. Then he turned into a robot, and then he was a weaponizer type guy. He was one of those break apart dudes. They called him Ironworks, but this was actually Ironworks. I have the orange version of this guy when I was a kid, and I can't remember his name, but he's just a simple little transformation with, which always blew my mind, shoulders that put him up to here, like shoulders in his ears. But I saw that. I was like, heck yeah, man. I never had this guy. I've got the orange one, $5, G1. Can't beat that. Then I went in and picked up another one of the pieces of the Star Saber from Armada, mine. And this has got a little bit on it, but this piece right here tends to crack because you plug the other part of the sword into it, and mine has cracked over the years. So again, pretty cheap. Grab one of those. I had it around here too. I picked up another spark plug that goes with Armada Prime as well. Then a couple I didn't know who the heck they were, but this is Thunderclash. I thought he was pretty unique. And then I looked him up and it's like, this is Thunderclash. But this is, okay, let me see if I got this right. So Thunderclash was the mini-con for Armada Skywarp. But he had a purple deco. So these right here were purple. His little gun things here and his little fins, and his little guns become his hands. Just again, it's a real basic mini-con configuration there. But then in Universe, I think it was a Toys R Us exclusive. They re-released that Skywarp, but he was maybe red, white, and blue, and he came with 3 mini-cons. Thunderclash was there again, and he had this blue deco. So this is him. So at least for my research and from what I understand, I could be wrong there. But yeah, I was like, you know what? That's weird and random, and it was pretty cheap. So again, snag that guy. And then probably my favorite is this. I got conflicting points. This could either be Prowl or this could be Mirage. He was part of the like Rescue Street mini-con team, so it would have been a little 3-pack with a couple other guys. Oh, dang. Hold on. Oh, there it is. So, again, super easy transformation. Let's pop these guys down here. The reason I'm featuring this guy, and like he is probably my favorite, because so this is him in his robot mode. I mean, pulling some hard GoBot vibes with that face and that head. I mean, that is GoBot to the 9 right there. But he's a triple changer. So he has his alt mode, and being the police car, he has his bot mode, of course. But then you do this little weird little like, and tilt him down like this. And he's a little blaster. He's a little gun. And let me put him in someone's hands here because it's more effective when he's in someone's hand. So there he is. He's a little gun. And I thought that was pretty cool. A mini-con triple changer. You know, it's going to be as good as it can be, but he's not really that bad. I like him quite a bit. Like most of my mini-cons, these will probably just go in the Rolly kit and that's where they'll live, but I like little fun things. So, these were not purchased via AliExpress. These were purchased at a local store we have here called Sasquatch Comics and Toys. And they like buy people's collections, and every now and then people bring things in to trade in, and I'll go up there and like do some work for them every now and then. I'll help them like sort through Transformers and price them, or like I was saying earlier, like I was up there today, I fixed their sink, and I'm going to be putting in some lighting for them, and they just got a bunch of wrestling belts in. I'm going to be building like a cage for like display for those, and so a bunch of stuff like that. But I mean, they have comics. They have a whole room devoted to Pops. They have a glass case with a bunch of mask figures in it. Currently, they have the HasLab Galactus hanging out there. I don't know if someone's bought it, but I've seen the Firefly from G.I. Joe Classified. Let's see, they've got a Terradrone there. They've got the whole Defiant with the ship and the whole launcher and everything from G.I. Joe from back in the 80s and 90s. A whole room that's just like old vintage G.I. Joe pegs as well as Classified series. Not as many inbox Transformers, but they got a whole just dump bin full of like Transformers of various different ones. I've kind of picked through and got the ones I like. I was there the other day and they had a Broadside just kind of floating around in there. I'm like, you need to put this in your case, man. Like this Broadside's got some, he doesn't have a lot of playware. He's got some good stickers on him. You should put this behind your locked case so he doesn't get all scuffed up and stuff. But yeah, they have a few Legos, tons of comics, and just a lot of little random stuff. So that's where I got those. Long story, that's where I got this little handful of little micro dudes from here. And then I got that Starscream as well. Other acquisitions, since it has been a while, is got the remainder of the Blokey's pieces to make Bruticus, as well as the kit from Blokey's their self. And this thing is pretty sick. Full disclosure, I haven't messed with them much because I put them together and then set them on my shelf because life is busy. But I picked them up again. I redid part of my little Blokey's display the other day, and I was like, man, he's really good, really fun there. After having him for like, oh Lord, how long did I have this guy? 5, 6 months. I finally opened Onyx. Remember where he was floating around here on the podcast for a while. Who should we open? Should we open him or not? Or he's okay. He's okay. Doing the triple beast thing gives him a big blocky section up here that you can't do a lot with. This mode doesn't have a waist rotation. He's kind of loose in places, and I've heard issues with like wings popping off. They are a little bit loose, and they just like the most tiniest like amount of movement here. So it's like it's not really dynamic to give any like effect to the poses. The triple weapon is kind of neat. I actually saw today they just released a upgrade kit for him, but you know, he's okay. He might be my least favorite Prime, if I have to be honest. Not that he's bad, he's just probably my least favorite, and he was one I was looking forward to like more actually. I was very stoked on him, but he's my least favorite. I'll grab him real quick. Pardon me for clearing my throat. All of a sudden, it's allergy season, I guess. I had like a little run to Target like a month or so ago, and came across Amalgamus, the only time I've seen him on shelf, and I grabbed him. He's really fun. The little bits he comes apart into are really cool, and even like his core part, like, you know, we have all these come aparty guys, and you pull them all apart, but the midsection just there. His can kind of do some stuff, but he's so like weird and outlandish and just not Transformers feeling. But he's pretty cool. I wish he had his tolerance for a little better because things tend to pop off of him a little too easy, maybe. His weapon's really cool. The T-Cog is in the back of his head that makes his eye is really cool. I got Quintus as well. It does the same thing with his chest. So I love those little gimmicks where things pop through to make other parts of the transformation. Let's see. We talked about him. Probably got a couple other things around here that I can't remember. But as you see, we have Megatron here holding my microphone tonight. But then we have Megatron here. So what's going on here? One of these things is not like the other. So y'all sound off, and what's the difference? Here, I'm going to put a couple of seekers back up. I'll take a look. Y'all think for a second. Let me know what the difference in these two guys are. Yep. This is the KO of the 86 Megatron. And honestly, he's pretty okay. Like for $20, my curiosity got the better of me. And I'm like, man, I really want to know what this is about. His cannon feels a little bit thinner. His fingers feel a little thinner as well. But other than that, really the only other defining feature is the paint on the KO's eyes. Like he doesn't have, it's not quite as shiny of a face, and he doesn't have the thicker lined eyebrows. You can see there, his eyebrows are like silver and these are black. Like, so his gaze is deeper on the original one. So the colors are like a little bit muted, but if you can't get him, which I've only seen in my area, I've only seen 86 Megatron one time, and it was just the box for him. And someone had shoved one of those little dancing Megatrons in the box and returned it to Walmart. So I've actually never seen him in my area. Pretty hard to get. So for $20, so less than half the price. Transformation is the same, maybe a little stiff, but I hate the transformation for this guy anyhow. He's not fun to flip back and forth. So this is the mode he's going to live in anyhow. I picked one up. I'm probably going to sell this guy, to be honest. And yeah, the only difference is no sticker there. Fortunately, I bought a bunch of crap from Show Z back in the day, and I can just get a new sticker. So that is the biggest thing is the paint it's like softer. Like this is like a little deeper on the original. It may not come through on here, but you can tell maybe it's a little shinier. So it's a little glossier. So the detailing sticks out a little more. So this is more muted. If that bothers you, you could throw a clear coat on this guy. And as far as like durability, plastic does feel a little less, but I weighed them, and this guy weighs like 0.01 or 2 grams less than this guy. So yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know how he can feel thinner, but weighs just ever so slightly less. So they weigh almost the same. One thing I do like about the KO is he actually has screws on all those little points here. So where over time, where the new Hasbro ones, they're all pegged nowadays. So you can't adjust any tightness on the screws. So if he loosens up over some point, you can tighten them up a little bit. So yeah, not a bad thing. Again, that's an Ollie find there. Corey, you say, what happened to your 86 Megatron? You said the blue dots next to the red square and the yellow square. You didn't come with the blue dots at all. Wow. See, there you go. There you go, Hasbro. That's the other thing I'll say. His paint on his little dots and stuff isn't as good. The paint on his arms, like these sections right here, they're about the same. And on the sides, I mean, just really, like if you want to save a buck and you want to get one because you can't find this guy, it's not a bad deal. Now I've seen them for even cheaper than like what I paid for them, which is kind of annoying, kind of aggravates me. So, but yeah, so picked up the KO 86 Meggy here. Other than that, I think, well, I actually do have a couple more things. I don't think I showed these, but I picked up some bot shots a while back. Not bot shots. Wait, are these bot shots? What are these called? No, tiny turbo changers. So they're pretty fun. The Black Arachnia is my favorite. She looks the best. Maybe I did talk about these. Skybot's pretty okay. I was stoked for Whirl or not crap. Yeah, Whirl, right? But he's kind of weird. He's not as good as the others, I don't think. But still fun. They were cheap. One of those days that I was wanting something to buy. I really got over the past month. I got more into Lego for a minute. I went and found all my old Lego in my hometown, and I've been going through and putting my old Lego together. So I went through a Sterilite tote full of Lego pieces, organized them out by color, found my old instructions, and then I have been going back and putting my old sets together. So I put together a couple old Space Police sets, my old M-Tron sets, Ice Planet, Spirus, what else did I do? Some Aqua Raiders, so that era of stuff like early mid 90s Lego. So I've been doing that a lot over the past month. But yeah, see, there's a little Black Arachnia, pretty effective, pretty neat. Not sure it's worth $4, but they're fun. And next to last. So I picked up Devastation Prime for $7. And I know people really like this guy. I've heard a lot of people like him. And I can understand he's got a pretty okay look to him. But damn, I wouldn't have paid $7 for this, to be honest. Like his wrists, the paint matching here is terrible. They don't lock in correctly, so that you always see this little thing of blue. I guess that's so he could like flex out a little bit so he could hold the matrix, which is a neat thing. This okay, cool. He comes with the matrix, but like it's just this white chalky junk here. I mean, he articulates well, better than I thought he would. He's got a good ankle tilt and everything. So, I mean, I can't complain about his articulation. He's got every point of articulation. So maybe I shouldn't be as hard on him about that. But the fact that this thing, and maybe it's just in the truck mode that bothers me the most. One thing is, like, I really, really hate these wrists. They just don't look good. And the hollowness there, he's a deluxe. I can't fault him for that. But in the truck mode, there is a giant gap between the chest, the grill rather, and the front of the truck. And that's how it's made. It's not a QC thing. It's not me transforming it wrong because I don't look at instructions. It's on the box art. I never noticed it until I got this guy, and then I transformed him. And I was like, why is this like gap right here? And there's just like, it's just lazy design, man. Like, he's got nice pegged wheels. He's got a lot of paint on him. But then the unpainted stuff, the white chalky plastic, it just doesn't do it for me. Like, I don't know. I don't think this is a good figure. And especially when you hold it up to the lens of like the predecessor deluxe that came before him. Like, these guys, I know this is the Magnus one, but these guys are not in the same league. I mean, even as far as this goes, like, the Matrix was at least colored, you know, and he came with 2 guns and an axe. Oh, I didn't even talk about his axe. His axe is a travesty. Thick, goopy yellow paint on whatever, on a red piece that just sticks on the back of him, and just not good. Just so many bad things going. And again, when you have stuff like when you've gone from the Earthrise Prime, and then you go to this one, and then who else do we have? Well, we can't compare him to 86, but as far as the Luxes, like, just this was right before it. Like, you can't put those in the same category. Like, this did so much so well, and this did so little so badly. Like, just oops. And maybe I'm being too harsh. I probably am, but I got it. I wasn't going to get it. I got it because it was cheap. I was like, oh, for $7, I'll like it for that. I don't like it for $7. It's not good. So you went to Walmart if you saw the G.I. Joe crossover cup for sale for $50. Ooh, see, that's one I'd be willing to pounce on. I'm watching my Walmarts around here, Lee, because they are, they got a bunch of them, and they're going to go down in price. Like, they've torn down that middle section that had all the collectible stuff in it, and I've actually picked up an extra Hot Wheels twin mill for $15. That's one of my next to the last things is most of my Walmarts had this for $50. Still, I think one had it for $35, but I picked up the Naruto set, which I don't care about Naruto, but for $15, I can care about Naruto. Blew my mind. I was like, what? Like, I don't need that. And I text Will. I was like, hey, man, you want one of these for 15? He's like, oh, heck yeah, for 15. It's like, it'll stay in Fox mode and just live on my shelf. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's like the core class frog dude here. That's how much a core class would cost, basically. And I'm just interested in him because he's even got an opening mouth. Like, that's the one I'm more stoked about. So, yeah, and he's got an opening hand. I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's one of the other ones I picked up for crazy, crazy good deals. And come here. And so the last one we got here is luck to puff. Have not found the Hound yet, but I did look upon a hot rod. And I picked it up, even though I had one on the way, because you never know what's going to happen with things shit. So I grabbed an extra hot rod here that I may take back, or I may keep one in the box and one open. I'm weird about stuff like that. I like to have things in boxes. I have the whole box closet over there. that, maybe we'll spin a camera on here in a minute and kind of give a peek at some of the stuff in there. And speaking of boxes, I have the original Series 86 hot rod in the box still. I have picked one up, gave it to a buddy of mine, and then, or actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think he went to the Mysterious Benefactor. And then I was in Target another time, so this would have been the second release of it. And saw him again. He was on sale. I was like, yeah, I'll pick him up again. So I picked him up again. And then I was like, I don't know if I want to open him or not. So then he just went in my closet for a long time. Then I forgot he was there. And then he was there for so long that I do this thing where when I forget something's there for a while, I'm like, well, I don't want to open it now because now it's like been in the box for too long. So then it just lives there. So I'm a crazy person, y'all. It's just, I don't know what my deal is. Let me spin around here, see if there's anything else. I got Quick Strike, but I did a review of him. See my published works on that. I still have not opened 86 Soundwave yet. He's another one I haven't opened it yet. I don't know what I do, y'all. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't get around to doing stuff. Yeah, you're talking about that hot rod. Yeah. And well, the new one, release, has brought the market down on it. But yeah, that hot rod was going for like $100-$200. Probably should have sold him. And I almost did, but then I didn't. And now I'm like, I wish I did. I wish I would have sold my extra Trail Breaker and extra Sunstreaker, because now, those things were like $50, $60, $70, and now they're like nothing because they've been released a couple times now. And now they're getting released again. I'm like, man. But I like those other decos. The two decos are slightly different from each other, so I liked them. So I wanted to keep both of them. God. Let's see. Don't think I've gotten anything else of note, because I did the little short of the Optimus Prime, the animated Optimus, and I opened him on the stream one time. No. Sure Shop, and I've actually got a review for him. I just haven't finished with yet. Oh, yeah. Totally forgot about these guys. Pull him down real quick. Blast Off and Brawl. I've gotten those too. I don't think have I filmed reviews for these guys yet? Man, I don't even know what I've done. Hello, wife. What's up?
You need to send.
Okay. I'll finish up here in a second. Because it's all my fault. The wifey's doing the taxes, so gotta pay those taxes for the tax on that money that they've already taxed us on, and then we buy stuff and pay taxes on it, so we get taxed again, and then we have our land, and then we buy our land, and they tax us on that, and then if you get it given to you, then you pay capital gains tax, so the government can get more tax from you, because that's the American way. So, sorry, not to get political, but taxes piss me off. I'm fine paying my fair share, but not fine with not getting the say in the programs some of the stuff goes to, and limitless government spending, and Washington. Anyhow, yeah, so I got to do a review on those guys. Also, pulled this guy out of my bot closet. Another one I'm going to get rid of. I forget that I have him, but I have Masterpiece Jetfire or Skyfire. And he's got a lot of fun little gimmicks. Like he's got the little face mask that comes on and off. Oops. And it actually there's a magnet on there that just pops it on. You can open up his head. He's got the little display readout, like when they were reviving him in a episode, his badge slides on and off. He's got a Decepticon one and just a clear one. Cockpit opens up, and it actually came with some little little figures of Wheeljack, Optimus, and Jazz, if I'm not mistaken. They can ride in them. It's got those little like extra little sidey panels that people can ride in and stuff here. You can flip him down and do the gear walk mode. He's really nice. Got a lot of paint on him. He has die cast in him, but the die cast is like in his hips, which is weird to me because it makes him like weirdly like it pushes his center of gravity like up too high. If it was down here, it might work a little better, but like being up this high, like this is all metal here. So he's kind of wobbly. His ankle tilts aren't that great, in my opinion. In jet mode, his landing gear face the wrong direction. So if you push him, they just like nosedive down. I mean, he looks great. Don't get me wrong, but I'm a guy who likes to fiddle with my Transformers. And if you've never owned a Masterpiece, a Masterpiece is not something that you fiddle with. It is something that looks phenomenal, and you sit it on your shelf, which, let's be honest, most of us just sit our guys on their shelves. But every now and then I take mine down and I mess with them because that is the fun of them for me. So he's got really nice, like his knees are really cool. Like he's got these, get him up here, like these knee pads here. When you move his leg, they shift down and all. So it's really, those are metal too. It's a really great figure. But yeah, he's gonna have to be rehomed, I'm afraid. Just because I mean, he's been in the closet for 3 years now, and I've maybe 4 years. I haven't displayed him since my collection was way smaller than this. And even then I didn't display him for long because, again, like, you can't really mess with him. He's not fun to like get into poses, and he doesn't have a waist rotation for a Masterpiece. Like, I get it because of the nature of the transformation. But Homesickle Siege Boy up there, he's got a waist rotation. They made it work with him. And that came out 2-3 years before this guy came out. So why couldn't you make that work? I understand that things were already in the design and process, but come on now. He's a Masterpiece. He should be able to do everything and come with that extra bag of chips. So, yeah, my other Masterpiece, which is Jinrai. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, up there now. He's on the Japanese shelf. Super Jinrai. Kind of feel the same about him. He's good, but he's not fun to fiddle with. But I got him because he was the same price as getting the dang Titans Return one, or at least getting the Takara Tomy version, which is the one I'd rather have. I'm going to get one. And that one doesn't look that great. So it's kind of like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. At some point, they got to give us a new Super Jinrai. I don't know when it'll be, but, we're getting some love. We're getting some Master Force love, or Victory love. So maybe we can get some more Master Force love at some point. So that would be super cool. See what we got on here. So, got that there. Let's see what else. Thought I had a couple other things floating around here. That might be it. Wow, I may have got us caught up. Probably got a couple other things floating around that I can't see. Check your Walmarts. The retro card Brawl at one of my Walmarts was $11. So if you're looking for one of those, pretty good price. I picked mine up for $15 from Walmart, and I think they were like online. So I think they're still going for that. Finally opened the Beachcomber. He's really good. And I had the Titan Return one as well sitting up there, so I'll probably need to pull that one down. But Will and I both ordered the upgrade kits for the Tiger Pants Grimlock up there that turns him into Godzilla. So that's a pretty exciting thing. DNA's had some really cool kits come out here lately. That's some of the stuff that I'm pretty excited about, as well as the last Age of the Primes wave. Liege Maximo, weird looking dude, but pretty cool. I'm pretty stoked to get that guy. The Nexus is he's interesting looking. I'm not super excited. I mean, it is cool that he's got the gimmick that he can combine with the other combiners, and they're going to release all his stuff probably as like a Gen Select. So that's pretty neat. But like the Ratchet in that wave, very cool. Swerve, pretty okay. Not super excited about the Swerve, but still looks really good. Who else? Oh, Power Glide. Finally getting the mini box rounded out. Stoked to get the Power Glide. The last Power Glide we had, it was also Titan's Return, if I'm not mistaken, and it was the one that turned into the gun for Superion. So guess when you're Telly Sam said, "Hey, hello, how are you?" But yeah, so like I think I pre-ordered everything from that wave of Age of the Primes, aside from the Cliff Jumper, because I already have him. So Joey say, love Starscream. You didn't have that one yet. Yeah, so when you started getting back into that Siege mold, yeah, I really like that Siege mold, Joey. It's a cool mold in my opinion. And it was one of the earlier ones I got as well. But I got, like, weirdly, I didn't get Starscream. The first one I got was Hot Link, the Netflix one from the Walmart exclusive line. And I love that thing. I still like it. I just like the colors. I like those weird ones. So Hot Link, I have Hot Link, Nacelle, and Red Wing all up together on it, like on a level of the shelf together, because they're kind of like the weird ones, right? Aside from like the Rainmakers, but you got Nacelle that was like an unreleased colorway. Then you got Hot Link and Red Wing up there. They were like 2 store exclusives, and so I like those guys pretty well. So, Kyle, how's it going, man? Speaking of Seekers, you picked up the Skywarp last year at Ross for $18. So, the War for Cybertron, or the Fall of Cybertron, or whatever one. Yeah, I've never messed with that mold. I was tempted because actually that Skywarp was a wait, not the Skywarp. Sorry, I was thinking of Thundercracker. I actually like the color on that Thundercracker. But I did pick, that is the other one I picked up. I knew there was something else. I was able to come across the all good, Kyle. No worries, man. You made it in. I was able to come across the 86 Seeker mold, and it is as good as everyone says. They did the one thing that I've been screaming at them about for a long time, which is the same thing that they did with the Siege Seekers we've been talking about. They made the hand where it can open up and put a ball joint on the wrist and it closes back up, which they haven't done. They didn't put it on the Earthrise Seekers for whatever reason. Well, I guess they put on Earthrise Seekers because you had to shove the arm in for the transformation, but it's this mold is as good as everyone says. So, I look forward to spending, 4 more Seekers at least. If not, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 more Seekers. So I guess I can look forward to spending, a couple $100 on getting all the Seekers again. So, but Jetmo's good. The transformation is pretty intuitive. Like, it's pretty easy. Folding out the little wing, like getting this section to work correctly is kind of touchy, but this crazy, like, this is what the original, harkens back to the original toys. The original Seekers had these 2 pieces that folded out and folded around, and those were the arms. So it's just like that. Very cool that they put that design in there. The intakes are larger, so they look more proportional, and it's a great figure. There was one thing. Oh, the only thing I will say about it is in jet mode, the hollowness in the middle is, I would say, more pronounced than on the Earthrise mold. There's a very big hollow space in the middle in jet mode. It's pretty unsightly, but they gave him a landing gear, so that's cool. But yeah, this thing is great if you can pick it up. I kind of went crazy one day because I saw everything. I got everything because I was like, I'm afraid I'm not going to see anything. And I haven't seen everything. I think I saw Quick Strike at store today for the first time. I've seen him one more time. I have not seen Amalgamus again. I saw 2 Wind Chargers today. Which Wind Charger is okay. So yeah, I have him. But yeah, the new Wind Charger. I mean, he's pretty cool. I like the way he fills in. His little face uppy downy switch on his head is pretty neat. I think that's a pretty cool little piece of engineering. I just don't like his heels. I don't like his feet and his ankles because he's got like the just like Ruckus had the big ankles. I don't like that. I don't like that part. Which is sad because I really want to get I know they're going to do a tailgate and I really want tailgate, but I was going to say, I don't know if I'll double dip. I'm sure I will. Also wish he had wrist rotations. Oh, he does have wrist rotations. Mine are just tight. Okay, that's cool. So it tells you how much I've messed with this guy. But the hands are kind of like obscured by the door panels, which is, kind of, but he's good. So get him back up there with the mini bots. Lee, Starscream, Siege Starscream is your first Seeker. Yeah, like I said, I never had him. That was like right when I was getting back into collecting, but I don't know why I never picked him up. I just didn't. The first ones I got when I got back in collecting were the Mysterious Benefactor gave my oldest son Ironhide, the Siege one. And I was like, whoa, Transformers are pretty cool again. And then I picked up the cell shaded Optimus from the Siege mold. That would have been the 35th anniversary. And then I picked up the 30th anniversary Sound Blaster. And then it just. All right. Let me see what we got here. Oh, all right, y'all. Well, I wanted to jump on here and just catch up for a minute, holler at folks. I unfortunately do need to go because I have important data on my phone I have to get to. Like I said, the wife is doing the taxes and my W-2 from my other job is on this phone. So I have to get it to her because it's on a photograph. So thank y'all for stopping by. Stay tuned to the channel. I'll get some more stuff out. I posted something today. Yeah, I posted the thing about the Omega Guardian today. And, I got to do more reviews. It's just hard to get them out. Also, not enough people watch them. So I've got to like not let that hold me back from doing stuff and maybe like pare down my editing. So I like to edit and make stuff look really good, but it just takes a long time and I don't have time at all for anything. I know I've said that so many times, but I don't. And now I've decided I don't have time and I'll pick up extra jobs. So, but maybe we'll hit another live stream next week, cover a bit of the news, some of the latest releases and updates on that, and hang out and have a good time. So again, thank y'all for stopping by for this bit of a shorter stream this evening and look forward to the next time. Until then, y'all take care. Happy hunting for things and God bless y'all.